word. Word that you heard, it's got groove, it's got meaning.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Live with Kim. It is Tuesday. Here we are again. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We have, I think, a really good discussion to talk about last night. And I did a poll yesterday. I'm going to reveal the results of the poll. But are you making, as a gig worker, are you making the best money? That's the question of the evening. And you guys can all chat away. Sorry, I forgot my phone was still on. You guys can chat away during all of this. Please feel free. It is an open discussion, but man, I did it because I feel like, I feel like this gig economy has changed so much and so quickly over, God, I would say over the past couple of years, but I feel like this past couple of months, like it has drastically changed. I don't know whether it's for the good. I don't know whether it's for the bad. I'm sure we all, have our own opinions on that. But it's really interesting to really see that. And I'll show you guys the poll in just a little bit. There was an overwhelming amount of people who chose the same thing. So we'll get into that tonight. But you know, these apps, that's the only thing I can say. These apps, right? So I feel like the catalyst for a lot of this started, in my opinion, back in. I want to say like October maybe of last year, November, and you guys can agree with me or disagree with me. It's all good. Let me know if you think I'm right or wrong. But when DoorDash decided to make that drastic pay cut with all of us, they changed everything around. I think a lot of us at some point this year went to um, the rewards program. And I feel like that was kind of the catalyst of kind of a series of events, right? Like you take the big dog in town, DoorDash, the one who has the biggest market shares, and changes the way that, in my opinion, that it operates, leaving a lot of drivers like, what the heck is going on? It's not what we are used to. And it's either a lot of drivers abandoned ship and went to other apps because they weren't making money they were making. But now you have a lot of other drivers doing the same exact thing. And now other drivers are on Uber Eats and Instacart and Walmart Spark and catering apps. And like once one thing doesn't happen, I think fellow drivers, including myself, are grasping for what is working. But you have all these drivers doing the same exact thing we are doing, trying to find the right formula for success, right? And the right formula of really how we're going to make money. And that's what it comes down to, right? That's why we're in this gig economy. But, I feel like we go through this almost every summer, right? I feel like we almost panic a little bit. I'm not panicking because I feel like I've been through this many, many times. But I feel like every summer we go through a panicky time. The things that we are so accustomed to making, hence the money we're so used to making, it slows down a little bit, right? And we're not making what we used to because there's not as many orders, there's not as many customers ordering. But what are we doing as drivers to ensure we still are making money? And I think that's hopefully where I come from. Like, I really want to motivate everybody to still go out and make your money. And I know 90% of the workforce in this gig economy is part-time. I'm probably one of the very few people that are still full-time. So this is a good question. If you are doing this full-time, so this is for full-time drivers out there, would you recommend right now someone came to you and said, "I wanna do this full-time." Would you recommend doing the gig economy full time? Go ahead, answer that question for me real quick. Would any of you guys recommend doing this full time? My sound is in and out. Hmm, I don't know. Mic is I don't okay, well, give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. Can you hear me? Maybe I'm not close enough to the mic? I'm like, "Can you hear me now?" Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Okay, it's better? Okay, so maybe I just need to get closer to the mic. Okay, I'll be honest to this question for myself, and first of all, thank you, Ron. Thank you, Boots. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I don't think right now in the state the gig economy is, I couldn't, in good conscience, honestly recommend someone new coming out of the gate that doesn't know what they're doing going into the gig economy. Like, I know it has taken years of me working these apps to figure out what works, what doesn't work, what apps work during certain times of the day, what apps work during certain times of the week, when to turn one on, when to turn one off, when to turn them all on. Like, I have my own method of me making money. If someone's coming brand new into this and not like, there's no way, at least in my opinion, that they're going to be making the money that they want. Will it come with time? Yes, just like me, it came with time, but do people really have that time to be invested in this full time? I guess that's where I'm really coming from, but every summer, I feel like we go through this, right? We go through this downtime, but what are we really doing truly about it? So with that being said, is the gig economy, and I feel like we talk about this a lot, but is this economy a forever thing? Like, I think the gig economy is always going to be here. That's just to me, that's a fact, right? And I've said this before. I think as long as there are lazy people who don't wanna go out and get themselves groceries, food, whatever services that we are offering at that time, as long as we have that, we're always going to have the gig economy, and that's kind of the bottom line, but do I think for me personally, it's sustainable? Do I think it's for people doing this full time, it's sustainable in the future? I guess time is going to really tell, but I've said this before, side money plans, right? How do you keep getting different sources of income, right? It's not to me, it's not just about the gig economy, like, what else are you doing? I feel like there's so many things out there that everybody can do that, like, that you don't have to be at Reliant, right? So for me, I have a Robinhood account, I have 3 YouTube channels, I have 3 TikTok channels, I have an Amazon affiliate account, like, there's so many different things out there. If you're creative, you can do Etsy, like, I was even researching the other day, like, I know this is, like, completely out there, but, like, whenever I'm driving, I am a huge audible book person, right? So, I love to listen to, like, thrillers and whodunit and stuff like that as I'm driving because it, like, keeps me suspense and it keeps my thoughts going, and I'm like, "Where do these voices come from?" So I just started researching how to be a voiceover person for audiobooks, and there is such a thing, like, there are apps out there that you can record your voice and people can hire you to do audiobooks, like, it's like things that you don't think about that if you just started doing research. YouTube. only thing you have to do is, like, just even type in other side hustles, like, there are so many different things, but, I think it really is, in my opinion, like, how do you have multiple streams of income so that way you are not really app reliant, right? Where I hate to no, I don't wanna use the phrase I was gonna use. I won't use it because it's probably not the best phrase to use, but I think that's to me the really key thing of how you're surviving. It's either not being app reliant or it is finding different apps that you can multi-app with to when one app isn't working, you're supplementing the app with another app that is working in your area. And, you know, I keep trying to, give as much advice on how much money you can make in this gig economy because I'm still making my goals every single day, but I see people hurting out there because I think the gig economy is hurting because there are so many drivers out there that are trying to make money. So I think like there's a whole bunch of things going on right now, right? So you have oversaturation of drivers, you have people not ordering as much, you have the apps changing, you have people moving from food delivery to catering delivery or even doing grocery delivery, because let's face it, no one wants to do grocery shopping, and I really don't think grocery shopping is honestly ever gonna go away. Sorry, Steve, with Instacart. But I just think that that's a constant thing that people aren't gonna give up the luxury of someone doing their food shopping and bringing it to their house. It really is, and I feel so cliche saying this, but it really is adapting to what's going on in the gig economy in order to make money. And I think if you aren't adapting, you might be stuck in that place where you're not making as much money as you used to make. And I don't want to ever see that happen to anybody, right? I want everybody to succeed. And that's always been my goal is to really just have everybody be successful at what they do and think differently, right? Think with a different mindset, and, I always commend people who, I know Boots is here right now, who can work DoorDash and are phenomenal at it, and I hats off to you and hats off to anybody who does when someone happens to be successful at it and keep making that money. But it really is for me, it really is multi-apping, and that's what it comes down to. It's not the same. Was I doing catering a year ago? Yes, I was. Was I doing it as much as I'm doing today? No, not at the very least. Like, it was literally just starting in my area last year at this time. So, it really is, and I feel like I've said this, and I feel like it's a broken record. It's finding what works for you as a driver, what works for you in your own area, and really trying out different combinations until you stick with one. And that's the thing with this. This is what I love, and I also hate about the gig economy, right? You guys are gonna have to weigh in on this. I love it because it's forever changing. No day is ever the same. But what I love about it, I hate about it, just like no day is ever the same. You can't make the same amount of money every single day. I think Steve was saying it a little while ago, I think I saw in the chat. You have your good days and you have your bad days. And if you're just getting into the gig economy and watching me for the very first time, or you're introduced to the gig economy because of this, I don't want anybody have, like, grandeur, thoughts that the gig economy is so fantastic. There is a real behind it, and there are good days, there are bad days, but somehow they have to equal themselves out. So, and there are some days that you can in my like, last week, I had a day that I had 3 catering orders all in one day, and I had in my day before the nighttime even came around. I'm like, "This day is fantastic. Why can't all of them be the same?" And that's just not reality. Not every single day is ever is ever the same. Ugh, so anyway, with hold on for 1 second. With that being said, I am gonna mention this once again. I put in the up top, the survey. If you guys haven't taken it yet, please do so. You can enter to win a $100 gift card and legal rideshare. So if you guys are hurt or injured, I need everybody to keep this number in your phone or the email in your phone. You never know. I hope no one ever has to use this, but if you do have to use it, always have legal rideshare. They are lawyers just dedicated to gig workers, and they are on your side. So, but in the meantime, they're having everybody or trying to get everybody to do a survey. You get to win, or you have a chance to win a $100 gift card. So if you haven't taken the survey, it is linked and pinned to the comments. So please make sure you go check it out because they are pretty awesome. Okay, so real quick, so go through this. Let's go to the survey. Okay, so here are the results. So what do you guys think the results were? So do you think results were thumbs up or thumbs down? Just curious what everybody's thoughts are, or whether you actually really agree with this survey or not. Okay. Here are the results. You guys ready? Okay, so you're thinking, okay, so as a gig worker, be honest, are you making the best money? 17% of you said yes. 83% of you said no. To me, like, that's alarming statistic. But it's an alarming statistic because we're in summer and we're in a slow season, or is it alarming because we think the gig economy is just completely slowing down altogether? I think there's 2 factors. I think they both put a factor into a lot of this, right? I can't predict, I don't have a mirror ball if, September, whether when people are back to school and things kinda go back to normal, teachers go back to school, kids go back to school, college kids go back to school, whether we're going to actually see a little bit. I don't have a magic 8 ball or mirror ball to say, "Yes, that's going to happen," or whether the slowness is gonna stay because this is what's in and this is what it is, but this is the thing. I don't know, did you guys see that article today? That they're predicting that DoorDash is going to see a profit this year. Did you guys see that article today? If you haven't seen it, I recommend you actually reading it. So it's definitely an interesting read. It's a good analysis, Steve. Horrible economy and gig apps going through the redefinition economy must be better before spending goes back up. Oh, yeah. I know, right, John? Yeah. Teenagers stop DoorDash, so do teachers. They all go back. So, you never know. It's less drivers out on the road that I've never seen in my area so many new drivers these past, like, 2, 3 weeks. Like, especially, um, I don't know. I just think it's very strange. Um I forgot I completely just like, the thought that I was having just completely went out of my head. Oh, you can tell yeah, it's been a day. But anyway, the camera just went up. I really had a thought. I'm like, "What was I just thinking about?" I forget what I knew we were talking about teachers and it going back, but so does any of that surprise you? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've been seeing so many new drivers, not so much during the day. I feel like I'm still seeing the same drivers during the day. It's like if talk about a reversal, right? So let's talk about this for a half a second. I used to be able to go out at 5 o'clock and, like, kill it during dinner. Like, I knew even if I had, like, a slow morning lunch, if I went out at night, like, I knew without a doubt, like, I was gonna make my I feel like right now, dinner time is the slowest time of my day, and it could just be my market. You guys are gonna have to let me know how your markets are, but I feel like dinner time lately because I think so many part-time drivers and other drivers are, like, going out and trying to make money all at the same time. I make more money right now during my morning and afternoon shift than my evening shift, and that has never happened in, like, the years I've been doing this, so I feel like it's a complete it's a complete, like, role reversal on, the gig economy and what's really going on. I mean, we talked about this before, look at a food delivery versus grocery delivery. How many more grocery deliveries are you guys doing on even just on DoorDash app than any other that there is? Like, yesterday, I think out of all the deliveries I did, I think I maybe did 2 food deliveries. The rest of the day, it was like shopping, shopping, shopping. The one supermarket that I went to, the guy's like, "You're back again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm back again." Like, I it was literally shopping, shopping, shopping because that's what the app is telling me to do, so I just kind of kept on shopping. I don't the app does what it does. People do what they do. People tip what they wanna tip, but yeah. So, Papa Sue, you have a lot more shopping, I'm telling you. So, I don't know whether, Dash is going hard after, Instacart and, like, they're capitalizing on that maybe the way that the gig economy is going, but I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot more shopping in our future. Yeah, that's shopping is fun, give me the money. That's where the money is currently. It's with those stacked orders. I've been making so many great orders when they stack or even triple stack a lot of the shopping orders. Um, and that's where I've been making a good chunk of my day. So that's what you were doing tons of Hannaford and Aldi's, telling ya. And did you guys see, um also, DoorDash hired an Amazon Flex to even put in more opportunities for DoorDash. I don't know, I honestly haven't really I just saw the headline, so I haven't really fully read through it, but another another executive coming on to give more opportunities to DoorDash customers, which really may mean more opportunities for us. I don't know what that means, but oh, I'm sorry you did that, but so you had a Karen, I'm so sorry. Ugh, anyway, so, Eric, you love the shopping. Now stop me. Show me the money, right? I feel like Cuba Gooding Jr., "Show me the money." No, that was a really bad impression, but I had a I was gonna do a video, and I decided not to do a video. I'll share it just real quick. Has nothing to do with this topic whatsoever. I'm gonna go off topic for half a second. I had I did it on Sunday, and it was a stacked order. One was like 11 items, so one was only 3 items, really easy in and out. So the first delivery was, like, literally right up the road, but this is the thing I know, it was a bad impression, right? Jaywalk, I'm sorry. Oh, come on, I was trying. Give me the E for effort on that one. So I had a gentleman who put in the notes a car dealership. Now this is Sunday, right? And it's at 7 o'clock at night. I don't know about any of you guys, but car dealerships around here are closed on Sundays, and his delivery address was the car dealership, and I'm thinking, "Well, maybe it's security or maybe, I don't know, someone's working on the weekend and the books or something like that." Oh, I was so sadly mistaken, so I pull up and it's completely locked. pitch black. There is nobody in sight. I'm thinking I can't really sit here too long because if there's security cameras, like, who is this strange woman in a car scoping out a car dealership? So I called the customer and he answers right away, and I said, "Hi," who I was, and I said, "I am at a car dealership. What's the delivery address? And I don't think this is right." And he's just like, "I did it on the computer. I'm in blank town, which is 20 miles away." I'm like, "I'm sorry, sir." He's just like, "So you're gonna drive it to me right now, right?" And he said, "I'm gonna call DoorDash because that's out of my zone." He's like, "Well, I'm expecting" use the word expecting. "I'm expecting my deliveries to come to my house." I'm like, "Sir, you entered the wrong address." I know I did it right, I did it on my computer. I'm like, I wasn't gonna go back and forth. I'm like, "Let me get on the phone with DoorDash, I'll see what they want me to do," but felt like saying, "You're tough luck, my friend." But yeah, that was my what do you call a male version of Karen? I don't know what that is. Well, we'll call it a Karen. That was my Karen experience. I know, 20 minutes away. He literally expected me to go 20 minutes away and bring him his 3 items. I'm like, "That's not how it works, but thanks for playing." To me, it sounded like this grocery store was a the whole, like, switcheroo where they put in, like, their work address to see whether they can get the food that they want because it's not delivered to their address to see if someone No, I did not deliver it. I had DoorDash cancel that sucker. Okay, so it's a Ken? Well, then I had a Ken. I don't know, is that what we call male Karens? I don't know. But no, I did not deliver it. I called up support, they gave me full pay they gave me full pay for it and dispose of the items as I may. So, yeah, no, I wasn't traveling 20 miles to deliver 3 items. I'm sorry. Not happening. Um, so I guess that kinda goes with shop and delivers, right? But not only that, but I feel like it also traveling, it's so unsafe, right? Like, you don't know where you're going, you're 20 miles away, it's not in my zone, unless, like, DoorDash was going to pay me something absolutely ridiculous. No. Not only that, but who's to say that through all of that, God only knows if he really was kinda scamming the whole system. Would he say that his groceries didn't arrive because it's a different address? No. You know what? That's why I have my dash cam, right? Do you guys use dash cam? Anybody? Put in the comments right now, how many of you guys use a dash cam? And this is for delivery drivers. I know there's a couple of rideshare drivers too. Do you use a dash cam? You can put yes or no. So I love my dash cam by Display Ride. If you guys haven't checked them out, highly recommend checking them out. They automatically get uploaded to the cloud. They have your coordinates that you can SOS to a loved one so that you know where you're at. But man, I highly recommend getting a dash cam to keep you safe. Like I said, the one I use is, um, dis it is Display Ride. If you're interested, it's in the description of this live and all my videos. You can actually use the code word rodeo and actually get a discount by signing up, but, I love my dash cam. I feel like I never realized I needed one until I actually had one, and now I absolutely love it because I actually feel safer doing it, but anyway, so Go tech go check out Display Ride if you guys are interested in that. Every driver should have a dash cam, whether you're rideshare or you are, a delivery driver. Please keep you safe. So anyway, that was that. Just real quick, um, it's been surfacing again lately. I don't know whether you guys have come across it. A couple people have reached out to me. The DoorDash scammers are back again, actually calling people, ordering sauce packets, ordering ketchup packets, and then trying to cancel the order. altogether. So, guys, if you ever get an order that's just packets or sauces, cancel it, please. It is a complete scam. And even if you do take delivering it, do not fall for someone calling and telling you to cancel the order and trying to get your information. DoorDash will never call you to get your information. So just real quick, this is what was read. So I got a call today. This isn't me, by the way. This isn't. I got a call today after I arrived at Taco Bell to pick up an order, and the man on the phone told me the order had been canceled. Then he said that I had to verify my identity. He asked me my birthday and kept asking me for my Social Security number. DoorDash will never ask you that information, by the way. I told them I wasn't comfortable giving my number over the phone, and the person was getting mad and told me that DoorDash was going to deactivate my account, so scare tactic number 1, don't fall for scare tactics. I told him that, "No, I didn't do anything wrong," but the more I told him, the more aggressive he became, so I hung up and called DoorDash, and they said it was probably a scam and that their account was now compromised. So now DoorDash took their account, it's under review, and they can't dash until they get an email back from DoorDash. So, don't answer the phone. So, like, if you see a random number while you're on the dash, don't first of all, don't answer the phone. If you answer the phone or you think it's the customer, hang up immediately if someone's asking you for your personal I feel like so many people fall for it because they use words like deactivation or they use so many scare tactics. Please do not fall for any of this. They will endure support will never call you. I'm just saying. So just please don't fall for this. DoorDash support is trying to keep the cows down in the background. I think it's the roosters more like it. I think they're trying to keep the roosters down. Crazy to me. Uh, yeah. They only call for ETA or to ask you to deliver a very, uh, order first for an additional few dollars. They do not correct. They never ask you for personal information. So please never give out like, I feel like I can't say this enough. Never give out personal information. Ugh. So anyway, on a positive note, I see all the time and I get so many comments about pizza bag. Have any of you guys had a hard time verifying your pizza bag? So, a couple of weeks ago, I think it's been a couple weeks now, I got a pizza bag required order, and I went to go do it, and I had the DoorDash pizza bag. I even think I made a video of this. I had the pizza bag, I opened it just like the picture showed, and my pizza bag got rejected, and then the pizza bag I had on file was lost, and then they wouldn't allow me to take a new picture. It was like a whole but supposedly, I'm not the only one that is having a problem verifying their pizza bag. Well, good news, I actually went into my account preferences, and it asked me to upload a pizza bag again, and I took a picture with it open with the DoorDash symbol, and it got accepted. So maybe that's the magic formula, is not doing it while you're in an order. Maybe you actually have to do it in your account preferences. I'm just saying because that's how I got it to work. So just in case you're having a problem, you might want to try that because I get so many comments a lot about pizza bags and them not being able to verify their pizza bag even though it is a DoorDash bag. I find that so weird, right? Like you're taking a picture, sorry, of the DoorDash pizza bag. Sorry, wrong bite, and it doesn't go through. I don't get it. I don't get it. But the good news is yay, I got it approved. So anyway, so those are the good news today. Um, I'm working on a new video. I don't wanna give it away because it's interesting. Hopefully, you guys find it interesting. So, it's about DoorDash. I'll give that away, but I have a new one that I'll be working on tomorrow, so it probably will be out maybe no, I won't even say later tomorrow. I'm gonna say probably the following day. So, stay tuned, for that. And really, guys, that's all I got for you guys tonight, unless you guys have anything for me. Hopefully, you guys took that poll and hit that like button on the way in, or if you haven't, you hit the like button on the way out. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Go be safe out there. Go make your money. Don't let the summer slow you down. Keep finding new ways of making money. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you all so much for being here. And please stay safe. Remember, kindness is always free. Bye, everyone.